From the Fox Studios in New York City, this is Maria Bartiromo's Wall Street.
Welcome to the program that analyzes the week that was and helps position you for the week ahead. I'm Cheryl Casoni. I'm in for Maria Bartiromo. It is Labor Day weekend, and this year Republicans are reclaiming the holiday. From the White House to Main Street, President Trump is rallying his cabinet around a clear message. American jobs are a top priority, and the American worker is finally back on top.
We're putting America first, and we're going to be putting the American worker first.
You've led an opportunity for us to have the lower taxes, way lower deregulation, record amounts of investment that's coming into this country. We're going to be seeing lower interest rates. All of those things coming together is a gift to the working people.
You made this country safe. You opened up the economy. You enforced the law. Now people can get up and provide for their families.
More than 2 million net jobs for native-born Americans has been key under your leadership, and we will kick off, and Republicans will own Labor Day again, not Democrats. We will own it because we are, and you are, the president of the American workers.
You just heard from some of Trump's cabinet members, including Labor Secretary Lori Chavez-Deremer, who is currently crisscrossing the country on tour, promoting job growth under this administration and shaking hands with the Americans who power this country. Secretary Chavez-Deremer joins me now. It's great to see you. Thank you for joining us. And tell us more about this tour that you're doing. At this point, I think you've been about through half of the country. What are you hearing from American workers?
Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, 32 states we will have finished up at the end of today on the 50-state tour. You know, we kicked it off in April, and, you know, really at the leadership and the latitude that the president has given his secretaries, he wanted us on the ground, and that's exactly what I told my team when I took office. You know, we're seeing the trades be uplifted. Again, I'm here at General Dynamics, and we're talking about building submarines, the trades that are in there, the skills that they are producing. Again, I was at Portsmouth at the Navy shipyard. 55,000 apprentices, 55,000 trainees will go through that program. You know, these are important to the communities. They uplift all of the small communities throughout, but we're seeing advanced manufacturing. We're seeing high tech. We do need our engineers. I mean, I was at in Boston, laser, a taser company, and body cameras. We need the engineers there as well. So we're seeing all kinds of investments that, because of really the president saying, you know, let's bring it back and forth and bring those dollars back to this country. And it's been amazing. The consumer confidence by our business owners and our workers, they're excited. I talked to somebody just a few minutes ago, and 5 years, they're going to be a painter on submarines, and the excitement. She's like, do you know what this does for my family? I mean, it really is just amazing what we're hearing on the ground. We want this economy growing. The president has been clear, and so I'm on this tour to talk to them, visit with them, all industries, and how we can skill our workforce so they can choose the jobs that they want, so that they can have mortgage-paying jobs. And the president has done a wonderful job. Congress has done a wonderful job with the One Big Beautiful Bill. So I'm out on the road.
Yeah, and talking about that big, beautiful bill, and of course, we heard from you in that cabinet meeting that we showed our viewers. And, you know, the president praising these recent employment numbers while giving his prediction for what we're going to see in the next jobs report. Watch this.
Since the inauguration, we've created over 500,000 new private jobs. And if you notice, when the numbers come out, government jobs are going down and private jobs are coming up. And that's what really fuels the country. And I think the job numbers, you're going to see the new job numbers are going to be through the roof because of all of the different businesses that are moving into our country.
Okay, so what can we expect from the August jobs report when it's released?
Well, with all the investment and conversations that the president has had with other countries, we see, you know, commitments of up to $15 trillion. We're seeing major companies, we're seeing small companies reinvest in their workforce. That's what I've been seeing on the ground. I mean, I have visited the firefighters. I'm here at General Dynamics. I am off to a dairy farm. We are talking to everyday mom and pop shops, everyday Americans who say, finally, the focus has been on them. And so we're going to see those numbers increase over and over again as we do the investments. I'm working with Secretary of Education, Administrator Loeffler. We have agreements together to share the data points so that we can talk to our state partners and get them the funding that they need so that they can skill their workforces right in their own communities. So those numbers will continue to grow up as the president continues on conversations with other countries, with communities throughout the nation about what are the market demands and then how we can fulfill that. You mentioned private sector jobs, and the president talked about it as well. 84% of the jobs that have come online have been through the private sector. That is what grows the economy. And so the consumer confidence is up, and we're seeing the reinvestments. And as the president leans in on lowering the interest rates, those business owners can borrow more money at a cheaper rate and reinvest even more.
Well, within the American workforce, there's been reports of the threat of artificial intelligence in the workforce, and it's becoming more prevalent. The Wall Street Journal wrote this: there is now clear evidence that AI is wrecking young Americans' job prospects. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang actually had this to say about it. Watch.
Every industrial revolution leads to some change in social behavior. But I expect the economy to be doing very well because of AI and automation, and I expect us to enrich our lives. Life quality will get better, of course, over time. Some jobs will go away. Many jobs will be new and invented. But one thing for sure, every job will be changed as a result of AI.
I want to talk to you about this because, we had Sam Altman. Maria interviewed him, head of OpenAI, and he talked a lot about, look, AI can create software programs. One of the things the Journal talks about is we're seeing in the fields of software development, that's a job loss. But then in other parts of it, when you have young people that have actually AI expertise, they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars because they know how to craft and build the AI programming. What are you seeing out there, and what are you hearing?
Well, for sure, what I want to share with the American people is there should be no threat of AI displacing the American worker. I think what we're hearing on the ground is AI is here to stay. The president wants the United States to be the leader in AI, to win that AI race. We are all leaning in. We've seen executive orders come through the Department of Labor from the president that says a lot of the funding for Make America Skilled Again. We want our literacy and proficiency for our young people, for all people, to be proficient in AI. It will assist the American worker. This is going to be a benefit to the American people. It's here to stay. We're leaning in. We want the American worker trained on this, and we want to support all workers. And I've seen it on the ground. I've been through companies where AI is assisting the American worker, where possibly there was a line of workers who had taken the time to, coil some carbon fiber. Well, through 3D printing, they were able to, modernize and make that more efficient. So therefore, what happens? That might take over the coiling, but now those workers are reskilled and upskilled, and now they're running the line. Where they get a boost in pay, they're moving up the ladder, and that's what's important, is to recognize that we still need people, and it's been key. So we're excited. We see no threat. We're going to go ahead and move forward with this, and we will be the leaders in AI in this country.
Yeah, no, certainly, and that is what I know the president has talked about many times. The technology advances should be American-made. Before you go, I want to ask you about this. On Thursday of this week, 2,500 anti-Trump protesters marched on Wall Street. They were led by Reverend Al Sharpton. Mayoral hopeful Zoran Mamdani was there, saying that the rollback of DEI programs in the workplace is racist. Watch what they said.
White privilege, whatever. Well, black people didn't have privilege like that. So we needed an extra boost as far as the laws to protect us.
We are not going back on the slave market. Donald Trump, get ready for the fight of your life.
Secretary, what's your reaction to that kind of rhetoric?
It's nonsense. I can tell you this president is leading the way for all Americans. We want all Americans to have the opportunity to have the American dream and live the American dream. Meritocracy is important. We want everybody to have that opportunity. We're going to upskill our workers. We're going to make sure that they have the tools to live their American dream as they choose to in their communities and have the careers of their lifetime into retirement. It is nonsense. This entire cabinet, this entire administration is moving forward because we want to uplift all Americans.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lori Chavez-Deremer, it's always great to speak with you, Labor Secretary. We appreciate your time, and we'll be following the rest of your tour across the country.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's great to be here.
Yeah, great to see you.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day to you.